Hello, beautiful people. Hello. So, if this is your first time at my channel, my name is Marcia. And if it's not your first time, welcome back. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be the first time I am diving into angel numbers, spirit numbers, so on and so forth. So, I know you read the title, take it all in, and guess what? Before we get started, if you haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe, because as you guys can tell, if you've been on my channel for any amount of time, things are starting to just get added and layered and layered and layered on. So with that said, let's get started. All right, everyone. All right. So anger, arguments, betrayal, deception, angst, irritation, though all those sense of emotions can really do some damage. They can also empower certain manifestations. So let's say you got into an argument with someone and you see 333. Now, you're probably in a rage if you are all about magical workings, metaphysical work, spiritual work, whatever you want to call it, root work. If you are all about it, you are ready to hex somebody. Here's the thing. You saw 333, so that should actually give you pause. I'm dead serious. I understand rage. I understand rage. But if you're seeing that, it's literally saying, guess what? You need to take a step back. You need to stop. You need to let it go. Look, we know that you feel cheated. We know that you feel slighted. We know that you feel unheard. We know that you feel wronged. We got it. We're right there with you. But guess what? That person has served their purpose. Now you've got to continue on your path. It is the thing that you all don't want to hear. It is the thing that comes up in a few of my consultations when people request those type of workings. Listen, sometimes you all subconsciously ask for secrets to come out. Sometimes you say, universe, I think this person is playing with me. I think this person is cheating on me. I don't want to be made a fool of. What can I do? What can be done? Because they're never going to admit it. This was you. This was your wish granted. This was you telling the universe at some point in time, hey, universe, I know the path that I'm supposed to be on, and I know I want certain things in my life. Let's make those things happen. And sometimes those things can only happen. Sometimes they can only happen when we clear people out of our lives, when we get to see people for who they really are. 333 is saying you are on the right path. This is the path that you asked for. This is the path that you are destined to go down. Keep going. Keep your head up. You have a right to your emotions. If you are angry, you have a right to your emotions. But I will tell you this, and I'm just going to drop this gem in there just in case you speak with other practitioners and they play with you, because I really don't like when people are played with. No one can ever be made to feel how you feel. They would literally have to be you and go through every step you took up until the point that you were hurt. It just can't happen. Sometimes we need to be knocked down, battered, and bruised because the path that we were going down with the people we were going down wasn't for us. It wasn't what we really wanted. As a matter of fact, it was probably what we wanted and wasn't what we needed. That's the ugly truth. I know you guys are saying, she's so calm right now. How is she so calm? What? She doesn't understand. There's a reason I'm making this video. A lot of times you all do request things, but I'm telling you from experience. You guys, I don't play when it comes to certain things. There are some very reckless things I have done and very reckless things I have wanted to do in the realm of the metaphysical that I don't do. There was a maturity, I guess, leveling up that I had to do. So when I get upset, when I get frustrated, I realize, universe, dang, way in 1996 or 2003 or 2009 or 1978, I did say I wanted this, that, and the other. You had to wait this long to do this? And you guys are going to say, but Marcia, that's a little extreme. This is just about anger. Yes. Control your anger. And I don't want to be cheesy and say don't let it control you, but too often I see other practitioners, whether you all have been practicing for 2 days or 20 years, it doesn't matter. I will never discount you for how long you have had your gifts exposed, because they're not new, they're just exposed. You're just reintroducing yourself to something that you haven't used probably in this lifetime. But too often I see practitioners acting out of rage and acting very against the grain, acting very, and I can't say out of character, because everyone gets to a certain point at a certain point in their life where they're saying, wow, why would I dare do that? Wow, why would I purposely try to hurt somebody just because they chose somebody else? Wow. You know, and I need to tell you guys this, when it comes to the cheating and the being hurt, you guys all had red flags if you've been down that road. You'll always have red flags that someone isn't right for you. And typically you have them when you meet the person. When you meet the person, sometimes you guys are dealing with other people. Sometimes the attraction isn't really there. Sometimes they have vices that you are just not really meshing with, and you compromise and compromise. You guys, not to drift off even further, but that whole Tyler Perry 80-20 rule, you live with that, and you're bound to get cheated on, played, lied on, lied to, disheartened, stay in a relationship that you're just content, dang near miserable in. What you want is out there, and sometimes you got to go through the mud to get to it. I mean, that's just what it is. 333 is saying you are on the right path. The universe is going to take you through whatever it needs to take you through. They're taking you through an automatic car wash where you are washing away people that you thought would be in your life for the rest of your life. They're saying that careers that you thought you would retire in, instead of staying angry, understand what you did, what you wish for, what your true purpose is, and why certain people, certain situations, certain ideals could not stay in your life. It's easy peasy. Easy peasy. I understand rage. I'm sitting here like I'm a calm PSA, but I understand rage probably more than the regular do. I just don't voice it, and I don't get reckless because I had to get to a level of understanding. Accountability is everything. If you lost your job, how often did you say, F this job? I don't want to go here. I'm taking some time off. I'm doing this. This isn't my passion. This isn't what I want to do. Typically, when you call something a job anyway, you're either going to be miserable there or you're going to lose it or quit or something. But if you talk that way about a position, you're telling the universe to make sure that it's not a constant in your life. How often did you nitpick your partner and say, you do this, you do that, I'm not happy with this, why don't you do this like this person, so on and so forth. Universe, I want this, this, and this person, but you end up with that person. You're literally saying, universe, at some point in time, I'm going to need you to deliver me from this situation. Friendships, same thing. How great of a friend are you? And if you say, I'm the most amazing friend ever, okay. Well, maybe they weren't the most amazing friend ever, and you didn't need that type of energy around. When you see 333, hold your head up high in the midst of your anger, in the midst of your tears, in the midst of your stress, and know that what is happening is not happening to you, it's happening for you. Now, I told that to someone else in one of my call back my power rituals. It was a special message for them. And this is a special message for you. If you're watching this, this is a special message for you. Keep your head up and keep going. You are allowed to bask in your feelings, envelope yourself in them until you're not feeling them anymore. Walk through those feelings, heal from them, recover from them, but definitely understand your part in why you feel the way you feel. Understand your part in whatever has happened. Understand that there were warning signs for certain things. And understand for most of you, this is what you wanted. Whether you told the universe directly or indirectly, deliver me from this, remove this, I can't stand this, I'm better than this, whatever it was, you're in good hands. All right? You all, that's about it for that. If there are other angel numbers, spirit numbers, demon numbers, regular numbers, numbers on a clock that you want to hear my take on, leave them in the comments section below. I'll dive into them. As you can tell, my take is probably different from other people on YouTube. But I don't see life the way anyone else does either. And neither do you, and neither should you. I want you to think for you. Let me sprinkle a little stuff in there, but if none of it sticks, that's okay. I am passionate about people thinking and living for themselves. All right? If you haven't subscribed in the beginning, if you didn't subscribe in the beginning, still gonna ask you to subscribe now. You don't have to, but I would love it if you did. And if you are feeling generous, definitely click that bell icon. Click it so you can know when I upload videos. Why? Because I'm kind of getting tired of spamming Facebook and Instagram and Twitters and everything else. I don't really use Twitter, but I kind of just want to leave them here and let people find them at will. So, all right? Have a good one, you all. Bye.